What's going on, you guys? 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 It's me, your boy Scott About Nature TV, and we are here for the live open panel. The open panel for the Love and Marriage Charlottesville girls. Yes, we are here. I know that I am late as hell, okay, but I had to take a phone call right before this live. I had to take a phone call. I had to take that particular phone call. But we're here. We're here, girl. We are here. Okay. Now, first of all, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are blessed and highly favored because that's what I am. Blessed and highly fucking favored. Okay. I hope you guys are having a good time. I see you guys enjoyed my live last night. I really had a good time doing that live review for Love and Marriage Charlottesville. Now that I've decided to just ignore the noise and the BS that comes with this show and all that other stuff. Now that cause you know what, I have made a conscious effort to not really be worried about, the BS that comes with, doing reviews on this show and doing live reviews on this show because it can become a bit much sometimes. It definitely can become a bit much sometimes. Sometimes it can be too much. Sometimes it can fuck with your mental health sometimes. And don't nobody really want that. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody really want that. So, now that I've ignored all that other bullshit, we good. So I'm gonna keep doing live reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville unless I'm out of town or something. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be able to do it. But that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this panel tonight. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into it because we don't have much time, being that I was late by maybe like we're gonna be on here till about 15 minutes before Real Housewives of Potomac come on. What I ask is because we have 54 people. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video as everybody steps through. But what I will ask for you guys is this right here. People, every time we've done an open panel, I read all the comments. People complain. People got so much to say about the people that comes up. All I'm saying is this right here. When I drop that link, I let people come up. It's like a first come, first serve type of situation. I drop that link, and whoever clicks that link, I let them come up. Y'all, people say we want more different opinions. Listen, if you have a specific opinion that's different from the majority that's up here on this open panel, get up here. You don't have to show your face. Because once y'all get up here, I no longer show my face. I don't show my face anymore until after the panel is over with and I'm doing my closing remarks. Because while y'all up here talking, I get up, I go fix me some food, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do once all y'all get up here. I go and I fix me some food. I sit back and I listen to what y'all gotta say, and once it gets to be too much, then I come back and get my make sure to reel everybody in, because at the end of it all, you feel what I'm saying? It's really y'all time to shine. That's really what it is. So if y'all got a difference of opinion from the people that's been up here the last couple of open panels that I've had, bring your ass up here because I'm about to drop that link. And like I said, it's a first come, first serve type of thing. Whoever comes up here is whoever comes up here, child. But first of all, hello to everybody that's in the chat. I ain't even gonna go down and listen, speak to everybody today, only because of the fact that we don't have that much time on the time crunch. I gotta be finished with this before Potomac comes on. So I'm about to start. I'm about to throw this link down here. And yes, once that link comes up, it's up for grabs. Once I drop that link, it is up for grabs. Like I said, whoever clicks that link, it's like I said, it's first come, first serve. Whoever clicks that link, they're the ones that gets up here. Just saying. Just saying. The link is down there in the chat now. So go ahead and click it, and I'm gonna let you guys up. And once everybody's up, I'm going off camera. Like I said, no one has to be on camera. I don't need nobody on camera because once everybody gets up here, I'm getting off camera. Period. Everybody. I don't want nobody on camera for this. Everybody can stay off camera because once everybody gets up here, then I'm gonna be off camera. Okay, I see two people back here already, so I need maybe three, four more people to come up here. It's 73 of y'all up in here. I know it's a couple of y'all that want to come up in and voice your opinion and shit like that. Shout out to the mods that's in there. Will you switch people from time to time? It just depends. It just depends. I think I will, but sometimes the conversations be getting so good that I don't really be switching them up. For those of you that's in the back already, I'm gonna let you guys up once everybody else gets back there. Okay? Because the link is down there in the chat. Thank you, Miss Frazier. Thank you, because somebody else said I look nice today. Thank y'all. I really appreciate that, for real, for real. I'm just waiting on everybody to get back here or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and share this to my community wall as well, or whatever. Go ahead and share this to my community wall. Private chat. Hey. Okay, it's only two people back here. Where everybody else at? Now y'all said y'all wanted more people, so it's already two people back here. Ain't nobody else clicked that link yet. So what's good? What's good? Y'all scared to come up here now? Child, listen. My weekend was full of work. Last weekend was amazing, but I had to pay for it this weekend. Now I'm gonna put the two people on the screen. I'm gonna mute their mics though, cause I don't want nobody. I don't need nobody saying nothing right now. I'm gonna wait till everybody else gets up here, cause it's just two. There we go. Okay, there's three people. I guess we can go ahead and start with child three, and everybody else will come as it goes along. So if y'all want to get up here, go ahead. The link is in the chat. So at this particular point, I'm finna shut the hell up, and I'm gonna let y'all start it off. Go ahead. Y'all can get off mute.
Why did they start this with Kimmy and Maurice? This was the dullest, boringest, non-topic conversation ever.
I agree.
Hey everybody, just speaking before the everything start, or if it's already started, but speaking to y'all so y'all won't run after me and say my mama pimping me out.
I think the Kimmy and Maurice part, it made it seem like Kimmy was the sugar mama because he came in there like dressed down and was just like, hey, I'm here. Like he the one who be, how when the girls go to work all day and the guys take the car and ride around the streets.
Uh,
It was giving me that vibe.
he did say like, you know, oh, see, I had to force you into real estate and now you like it, something along them lines.
Yeah, that was maybe that was one of the two times that he needed to get his. I don't know, but they could have. So Maurice and Marsu and Tisha, y'all ain't nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. Y'all are ridiculous. And to blackmail this lady with her sickness, illness at the time, it just shows us who y'all really are. And we thought who y'all were, but y'all just confirmed it with this bullcrap. Who sits there and blackmails? And first of all, Tisha, who allows their husband to blackmail their cousin, their favorite cousin, their best friend
Yes.
with her illness? Like, are y'all serious? And then you go tell Mel to basically, you gotta put up your jewels. Don't you have your earrings out? If she go to the bathroom, you better go with her. Make sure it ain't nothing in there she can get into. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Where was y'all? Oh, we know who you was worried about. I'm sorry.
Do
But
Let's
you
get
that was ridiculous.
I was
That
gonna
was
ask,
ridiculous to me.
do you guys think the reason they did that was because so they can get on the show and Kiki not get on the show?
No, it wasn't so they could get on the show. It was so that the boring two that started off this episode
Oh,
could get
that
on the
was
show
Marcel's
because
idea then, because
yeah,
Tisha could do whatever Marcel tell her for some,
exactly
except for
because
Mel, except for when it comes to Mel, because she knows that Marcel have a thing for Mel. He has
exactly.
a lot for her. So that's I get it.
Yes.
you know
He
we
said that is the reason that they did it because it was supposed to be Kimmy. I mean, Kiki was in the running for a spot. And then
Mm.
they went to mail and the producers and told them people about this lady addiction to make her feel so they can look at her and be like, well, let's not. And then they presented Kimmy and Maurice, and I guess they felt that they were a better choice, but now we see that that wasn't a good choice.
Can I
But
say
they're kind of slow, though. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
about the situation? Like, we all thought, like, they were. We all felt some type of way about the Scots, right? And like the persona
Correct.
they gave off. We all felt the type of way about what they've said. There's, I think there's echo. I think we've all felt a way about the things they've said, the things they've done, the fact that they like to play in our faces. However, when we got to last night's episode,
Wait,
and
Black Joy, I think that's you. Do you have YouTube open in another tab? Because I think that's why we got a lot of feedback up in the chat.
Ali, this is my first time. I'm learning it.
Okay, do you have YouTube on a another tab?
No.
Oh, okay.
ooh, I don't know. But
Mm.
we all felt a way about them, like especially when they like to play in our faces. But come this episode, when Kiki, and she actually, here's the thing about it, she didn't have to tell us exactly what it is, but she did decide to tell us exactly, what happened. And I'm looking at them like, even if I felt some type of way about this persona you give off on TV, y'all have to be the most low down, despicable people I've ever been able to like come across my TV screen. For y'all to do that, like, I don't care if it's just like you don't really care about that family member, if you're not cool with that family member. At no point in time are you allowed to go and take this personal information about someone and use it in order to get somebody else a spot on a TV show and make jokes about it. This is not something you joke about. And y'all love to say that we, the people who talk about the show, review the shows, or just the viewers, are ruining y'all marriage. But it's just like, y'all obviously are horrible people. And there's no taking that back. Because it's already been admitted that y'all did say something about this lady. And when, that lady, the Pump It Up Queen, I think it was either on your channel, Scotty, or she was doing a live, said when we found out what the secret was about Kiki, we would just laugh and see how silly it was.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
I
not
remember that.
and it's not silly, it's not funny. This is some serious stuff. People go through this every day because you have doctors who aren't doing what they're supposed to do and monitoring everything. Like, sharing just a little bit, like my aunt hurt her shoulder, and when they prescribed her the pain pills, they gave her the lowest dosage and the lowest amount and said, we're not refilling this. And when she took one, she said, okay, I see why. Like, I see why. And she said she didn't want to take them anymore because they make her feel drowsy. They didn't make her feel good.
Can I just say
I
this?
will say, can I say this? I don't really watch this show. I haven't watched it since season 2, but I watch Scotty's reviews and all the other YouTubers' reviews. I watch their interviews. I watch all the clips. So I'm kind of zoned in and tuned in. And to me, I feel like a lot of these people on here play with their families and their marriages for a
Mm-hmm.
check and for sights and scenes just to be seen. And it's insane to think that Marceau has not and will not and is not still cheating on his wife. It's just everything. All of this is just so insane and it's crazy, and that's another reason why I couldn't watch Love and Marriage DC. I know this is something different because I felt like people were playing with their livelihoods and their marriages all for like a check, and it's kind of disgusting, but it's good TV, and it gets the views that it needs to get. But I just feel like it's everybody on that show. They need a group counseling, single counseling, and then couples counseling all at the same time.
Can I say this? Can I say this? And I know y'all about to eat me up in the comments, and I don't even care. It's a lot of people who are team this or team that, right? But to me, I don't see this situation with Kiki talking to Mel. Like, Mel, you want to be so mad at Destiny for talking to Tisha about you because that's supposed to be your friend and y'all beefing, but you have no problem filming with Kiki and you and Tisha beefing. Like, I see that situation
Mm.
as one and the same.
Oh,
The
God.
same way you feel like Destiny shouldn't have been talking to Tisha about you because y'all are supposed to be friends, you should feel that same type of way about discussing this girl with her cousin because they're cousins. Meanwhile, like, I get it. I feel like that competition stuff that Kiki said that her dad and Wanda did, I feel like that is was ingrained in both her and Tisha. And I feel like that's why I feel like yes, Kiki probably was hurt about them saying what they said about her addiction, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But she also, I think it goes deeper than the hurt of you and your husband outing me to Mel. I think it goes deeper than that. I think that's part of that competition part that's embedded in her that, oh, Tisha used this to one up me. So now I gotta do something to one up her. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they've been raised all their life. Instead of just being raised to be cousins and family, and I support you, you support me. They raised to compete with each other. So like at the same time now, I do feel like the people can't have it both ways. Y'all can't say when Mel, not Mel, but when Martell was out here talking about Wanda ain't gonna be on the show no more, it was, oh, him and Mel don't have the power to get somebody on or off the show. But when it come to Kiki, oh, Mel had the power to get Kiki on the show to go against Tisha. It's either she have the power or she don't. She can't have the power when it come to get somebody on the show that y'all don't like because she going against your fave. But she don't have the power to get somebody else that's your fave off. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? The power is not interchangeable. It's either they have the power to cast who they want to, or they have the power to not cast who they want to. It can't be
Oh,
interchangeable.
but Nola, Mel talked about that. She said they could go ahead and put an input, but don't forget, Kiki was already on there with Tisha, so it was no problem for Kiki to come back on Mel's side.
Right.
Because
No,
Mel
no,
says
no.
they
I'm
could
not.
stay,
Right. No,
but
I'm
it's
just
just
saying, I'm
like,
speaking about the fans. That's what I'm speaking
hmm
about. Like it
oh,
can't I'm
okay,
not we know what Mel said.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about the
yeah,
fans. For the fans, it's, oh,
oh
Mel
yeah.
brought Kiki on here to talk about Tisha, but when it came down to the petition situation with Wanda, it was, oh, Mel and Martell don't have the power to get
Oh no, they
anybody
did.
off the show. So my thing is, either they have the power or they don't. It's not interchangeable. It don't work. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's either
I
the
think
power
the
is
way the
there
power works,
or
though,
it's
Nola.
not. But I think, like when I think this is one of the situations as far as with Kiki, when people say Mel do stuff and hide her hand. If you feel like, to me, if you feel like Tisha shouldn't talk to Destiny or Destiny because that's the ultimate betrayal to you because you know me and this girl beefing, then it should be the same way. You know
But
what I'm
Nola, that's
saying?
different, though.
But
That's
the
Think
not
difference
about
is
it.
they
different.
already
It is
beefing.
different because
Listen, it don't
Tisha
matter. Let me
and
tell
the
you something.
cousin,
If Kiki was my
Destiny's
cousin,
brand
I don't care
new.
how wrong we are in a situation. You know how people say it's always the grand rule in families. Let's be real. I
No,
could
not
talk
the
about
family
my
part.
cousin, but
I'm
you
talking
better
about
not talk about
talking.
my cousin. It's the to me, it's worse for my cousin to go sit with my enemy than a casual friend and
No,
talk
but we're
about
talking about the
But
male
when my
part.
cousin, but when my cousin has already told this lady that I'm a crack, that
Yeah,
I'm a drug
but not
addict, and
only that,
yeah, now
but
all
Destiny.
bets are off. Tisha
If you
started
want
this, not
somebody else,
Kiki.
but Destiny, if you say Destiny, no, no, no. Destiny had no right to go do that because in her live, if you notice, Destiny said it, period. Martell is the glue, which means they're all Martell's friends. Kiki was really the only person, if you think about it, that Mel knew outside of Martell without all of them. So basically, they already had the relationship. Destiny did not have that relationship with Tisha at all. That there was no relationship. That's the whole difference between
but
the
I'm
Destiny and
saying
the
I
cousin
I
thing.
said last night on Thick Girl Live, like, listen, Mel was crazy when they were doing this show.
Mm-hmm.
To go ahead, I said it. You can go and listen to it. I said it.
That was 7
She is
hours.
crazy that she didn't bring none of her own people up on here.
Well,
Like
Yeah,
everybody who's there, and typically you have to have. It's okay to be cool with your spouse people, but you better keep some people on your own because when the cookie come to crumble, it's not many that ain't gonna ride or roll with the person
yeah, because
that's
I do
true.
think
That's very true. That's very
they
true.
did
I
people
agree with you,
wrong.
Lola Reed, because
Yeah,
that is very true.
I always
I
thought,
but that was
mean,
her husband. She wasn't thinking about that though. If you think
but,
about it,
but if you think
Let,
about
let's
the, if you think
let's
about
keep it
the,
a buck. Let's keep it real. Mel was demonetized in a way with Martell. That's what it is. Okay, I don't know what it is. They was demonetized.
yeah.
Coleslaw too. That's what it is. If you look
Yep,
at it, that's
coleslaw.
what
I'm
it
about to say
was.
coleslaw as well.
Because Martell, if
Sweetie.
Martell said something, it happened. If him and Mel, that's why they're a team. When you say, okay, production, do they, or some of the fans don't understand, do they, or don't they have, the power? If you think about it, if Mel and Martell put together, they can kick anybody off the show together, but separately, it can't work. And I think that's exactly what everybody else is realizing. When they're back together, it's like, oh, we already know what's up.
Hold on. Yes,
And
it's
that's why
me. You
everybody else
going
is
in
ready to
and
come
out,
back together. It's
Cal.
probably gonna go
You
back
going in and
to
out. You going in and
hell
out.
once.
you,
Yes, it's me.
We
Can you
can't
hear
really
us?
hear you. We
You
can't
going
really
in
hear
and
you.
out. You going in and
You
out,
going
sis.
in and out.
Oh, but let me go back out.
You sound
You
better
sound
right
better
there when you
now.
just said that.
It's like you
Yeah.
took the phone away from your mouth or something.
Yes.
Oh, I'll go back out and come back in.
can I say this about the whole Destiny and Mel friendship? And y'all don't have to agree with me, but my thought process has always been Destiny was a plant, like she was a friend planted in Mel's life to keep tabs on what Mel was doing, so he wasn't gonna get caught up when he was out doing whatever he was doing, and he could figure out where she is, who she talking to, what's going on while he wasn't around. I don't ever think that was a real friendship, and maybe that's just me and my thought process, but I never thought they was a real friends like that,
You're
because
never real friends.
it was so easy. Like, if that's your real friend, it shouldn't be easy for you, whether people believe it or not, for you to go sit down with someone they don't get along with and talk about them, whether you was talking about them based on what just happened at the reunion, whether he was talking about stuff that happened, in the past. And then if y'all was like real friends, it wouldn't be so easy for you to go around doing interviews or on social media with a smear campaign about this woman. And then when she says, well, if I'm such a bad friend, why did I do X, Y, and Z? And then you try to flip it like she tried to make you a charity case. Listen, if I was a friend to somebody, like a good friend, and we fell out and we're no longer friends anymore, I'm not going to speak bad about them. I'm not going to go on a
Mhm.
smear campaign about them. The only thing I ask the people who are around me and them, and we still have some people in common, is when you are with them, don't talk about me. And when you are with me, we're not going to talk about them. That would have been the simplest, easiest thing to do. And that was not the case. So I've never thought they were real friends. And I'm sorry, like, her, going on social media, like she's sharing stuff about her life, like somewhat about her life, but it's just like I can't tell what is real and what's not.
Cause she's not real. Duh. I think, well, in my humbling opinion, I feel like, yeah, like I agree with you. She probably was the plan, and her loyalty really lies with Martell. Because for me personally, if I consider someone real friend, if we're having in a back and forth together, or we're not like agreeing on certain things, and if I see someone, coming at you and be like, well, you will never be friend, I'll be like, well, to me, she was a good friend to me. We're just going through a tough patches. So instead of me going and talk to you, I'm gonna pull up on your suite and be like, can we talk this out? Can we be vulnerable? Can we put everything out so we can figure out what the real problem is? But she didn't do that. She went and talked to Tisha. Like, if you wanna reconcile your friend,
relationship with someone, you go talk to your friend, and you know, if you have to cry, cuss out, like whatever you do, and then go back to, you know, how I
Mhm.
used to be. But she didn't do that. And for her to go around and kind of like, oh, she was never a friend, this, that, and other, oh, it was all Martell. All right, cool. So when I pay you dust, don't have a stink up attitude. You already show me who you are. I'm gonna keep that same energy. We were never friends then. That's why I don't understand with Destiny. And she always like blocking her blessing, always blocking her blessing. We give this girl so many ideas every week. She's
We
still
need to
not
start doing that.
listening.
We're gonna stop giving her ideas because she's not taking none of them.
Like at this point, it's like it's a lost cause. Every week we have ideas we give to her. It's like she doesn't want to listen. She want to be stuck in this negativity, and that's about it.
Can I
But
just
yeah,
be honest? I'm sick of them all. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care who team you on. I'm team. I'm ready for the damn reunion and a break. That's the team I'm on. If y'all want to know what team I'm on, I'm team ready for the reunion and a break. To me, they all do
Mm-hmm.
the
fugazi
most.
stuff, and it bothers me when people are so team one person that you don't see that that person do some fugazi stuff. And I'm talking about whether you team Marceau, you team Densha Cup, you team Basement Billy, you team Evangelist Nessa, whatever team you own. You know what I'm saying? Like they
You know
all
what?
have
I
their
agree
good
with you, no,
points and they
Larice. I
all have
agree.
their flawed points. Like it wouldn't be a show if it wasn't no back and forth, if it wasn't no messiness. You know what I'm
True.
saying?
True.
It wouldn't be no back and forth. Now I will tell y'all this, and this is my honest opinion. Everybody who know me know I can't stand Wanda. I can't stand Wanda. That lady
Me
works
too.
under my nerves.
That
She
lady gets
remind
under
me
my
of
skin.
them
She
old
work my
ornery
nerves.
people who feel like they can say what they want to say. But when it come down to this situation with Evangelist Nessa, if the situation was flipped and somebody was trying to make Wanda expose what she do with her husband and her boyfriend, I would feel the same way. That to me, that listen, I don't care if Nessa lied. I don't care if Nessa told the truth. I don't care if Nessa was doing what the old people do and call him her little friend. I don't want to know about Nessa being in a bit. To me, that's equivalent of my mama come and talk to me about her
Ugh.
bedroom antics. It's
Yeah.
gross and it's nasty. I don't care. If it was Wanda, I would feel the same way. I just don't feel like at grown ages nobody gets points for talking about we smacked it, flipped it, and rubbed it down. I don't want to hear it, but I just feel like when I saw that up close of Monk, like for real, I was like, Nessa, girl, that's who you let touch the Tootsie Cat allegedly. You must was at a weak moment in your life, cause good God.
There's
I'm gonna
But
say this.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
say
to hear
this.
it. But I am the fans make it hard for us to want to review it,
Mm-hmm.
and it make it hard for you to want to watch. Like, why you got to be team anybody? Why you can't just call it for what it is? You know what
true.
I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's times that Tisha got a valid point. It's time that Mel got a valid point. Is Tisha petty? Do Tisha throw rocks and hide her hands? Hell yeah, she do. And
Male
act
do
like,
the
oh,
same
I didn't
thing.
know. But Mel do it too. They all do it. The men do it with each other. I am so sick of when it's your fave, it's okay. But when it's not your fave, it's a problem. And they be doing the exact same shit. I'm just being honest.
And
I'm
I'm gonna
team,
say
where's the reunion so we can get a break?
I'm gonna piggyback off of
Yeah,
you, know,
social.
Larice. This what I'm gonna say. I like I said, I'm not like I haven't watched this show really consistently since season 2. So what I'm gonna say is this. I do watch like the reunions and the reviews, right? I cannot wait for the reunion because I watch the reunions and they do the playbacks and stuff. But that's why I said I don't like when people, sit up there and I like you said, I ain't gotta choose no side. Look, all y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got problems. So at the end of the day, get to the reunion. Let's see what this gonna give. This reunion gonna give because there's been a whole bunch of shit, and everybody got their own little issue. I just get to the reunion. That's it. That's it for me. Cause baby, I don't watch it for a
No,
reason, but
I'm
I watch it because I watch the reviews and I do see the clips and I watch the clips and everything and I see and I can keep up. I'm very smart. I can keep up with what's going on. I just don't. I'm not gonna be that invested in what the hell they got going on to the point to where I'm gonna pick a side because everybody got their own faults. But that Miss Wanda,
Ugh.
I'm not here for her. I'm not.
Listen, I am
I can't
team keep
believe we
my
got
children
7
out
more
your mouth.
episodes.
That's what team I'm on. Keep the children out your messiness.
Exactly. Don't bring them
That's the
children and
team I'm in.
nothing.
Cause I'm also team. If you come for me and I don't send for you, I am coming with a whole team and I'm stopping the boat. I don't care. If I mind my business and you go on and on and on and on and call me every name but the child of God and you come from my kids,
Yes,
at this point you're not an elder for me. Whatever come out my mouth, I will be just as gutter snook just as you. I might be worse than you. Because at
Oh,
this
I'm gonna
point
be
you just
worse.
crossed the line.
I'ma definitely be worse. Don't come for my babies. I don't care what nobody got to say. Don't come for mine. Cause you come for mine, then baby, all bets is off the table.
The devil ain't got nothing on me. You play with my kids, so don't do
That
it. That's what you don't do.
that part.
But I need us
And
to
why
stop
did these
revising. I need us to stop revising history. Like we cannot like Mel and Hamon. And I don't mean that with no disrespect. We say Mel all the time. Okay, you cannot like Mel and Hamon all you want, but the truth of the matter is, Basement Billy was brought up by his brother. Every time
Mhm.
Basement Billy is made to look bad on this show, it's by his denture, his denture
His family member.
talking his
Hold on,
teeth
Nola.
overnight brother.
Is it just me
Nola,
or
you
is
going
Nola
in and
going
out
in
like
and
you going
out?
high and low.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, a
There
little
you
bit.
go.
Not basement belly.
I'm just
child?
saying,
I want to
he's
know. He
brought
needs
up.
to realize. Yo, did y'all see how this man came on TV? You
That,
had that Miss Van and Mel. Your
Yeah.
mother didn't even
I
give you
did
a
see that.
clean shirt to put
I seen that.
on. You had your shirt on inside out because one side was dirty and the other side had underarm rings on it. Like, dude, you are
Girl.
focused on the wrong people.
I got a
They couldn't
question.
even give you a goddamn lineup on your face. Dude, you had on socks and slippers. You moved from one side of the woods that you live on and went and sat on the bench. And you look like you were familiar with sitting on that bench all night long. But you want to keep talking about Miss Van. Your family don't like you. You don't like you. Like, dude, you have mama issues, and won't you go sit on somebody's couch and get off that park bench? Because this is not the life, dude. You are a hot mess. Who the hell gonna say that they let you throw their pH balance off the way you probably threw this lady pH balance off? Who gonna claim that?
Oh, wait a
Nobody.
minute. Not the pH balance. Hold on.
Dude,
Yes,
you look
ask a
like
question.
somebody
No.
on my chat last night said, Joe, you look like your tongue is in jail. I, child, boy, you
We
are
know
Oh,
mad at the
Michael Daddy
wrong
Lord.
struggles.
people.
I have a
You
I'm
are
question.
hollering.
definitely wrong at the wrong people.
Y'all, I got a question. Um, and who who looked worse? Up is Basement Billy versus Thick Girl's Avatar.
Basement
They
belly.
both look horrible.
Oh, that's a tie.
Basement belly. Homeboy looked like he struggled. All his life he had to fight.
And that dress look like it's been fighting.
That is not a dress.
But why
I
his
am not about to
brother
play with
beg him
y'all.
come
I'm
on
not here to play
TV?
with y'all. I'm not even about to. Mm-mm.
But
Lord have
my
mercy.
but I
Homeboy looked
wouldn't
like a
let my
grease
family
one.
member come on TV looking like that. Like
Y'all
Maurice
love
couldn't
Ooh,
have
me.
gave him a
Wait a
suit.
minute. Hold on. Because we talk about people having their family members come on TV looking crazy. We got Contessa with her daddy with no teeth, and we got Marlo with her mama with no teeth. This is just a running thing. They don't care how their family members come on TV.
and we
I
talk
couldn't
about them
do it.
too. But we talk about basement Bill. Well, no, he's Billy that live in the woods for me. I don't
We
know about
talking
the
about
basement.
toothless. That's toothless right here. I'm just saying, your brother. I mean, the brother don't like them because, for me, I'm not bringing. Even if I don't like or don't mess with my family, like, I'm not gonna let you
Thank
come to
you.
the TV looking like
Hmm.
a bag of struggle,
Exactly.
bag of
That part. How
marble.
you come on here with Chanel, Gucci, Fendi, Dior, and all that, and then you can't even afford to have your people come on TV looking decent?
Okay,
They
so
don't care. That's why I'm saying these people is toxic. They don't care.
Homeboy look worse
so
than a
the
homeless
people
guy in New York City train station. That's what. That's the part that gets me.
the,
Ooh,
now
Baby, they
listen,
Child,
got
he
rats.
looked like
They
a
got
grease
rats in
monkey
the. They got
mechanic.
rats in the New
now
York
listen.
alley that look better than some of these people.
That
Rats
man
in
just
the
got
New
finished
York
fixing
alley.
somebody's
Okay.
car. That man just got finished fixing somebody's car right before he came on camera, and he was still sweating.
Listen, the people in the comments say his shirt was on the other side because they couldn't promote
No,
what
it
he
was
had on the
not.
shirt.
Oh
I don't
Lord,
Marcel
have
had on the
mercy.
shirt with words on it.
but listen, 'cause
Marcel shirt had words on it, y'all. So therefore, that is not the reason his shirt was turned inside out. They have a blur that they can put on the camera if your shirt says something. The man's shirt was dirty. He turned it inside out. The other side was dirty, but that side was cleaner than the other side. Point blank, period.
Look like he got
well,
dressed in the dark.
well, T and Scotty, y'all asked that man on Tuesday, was his shirt really dirty or did production make him turn it over? And we
Oh, he
might
gonna
get a
say they
little
made him.
confirmation.
Oh, production ain't shit. Production ain't gonna say nothing.
But
Production
can
gonna
I
let you come out there how you look.
But can I just say this? Nah, I know y'all about to cuss me out. I know y'all
Uh-uh.
about to cuss me out. But the way Basement Billy looked at them and said basically F them and how they was feeling he was gonna do him, I said, ooh, he not on that Scott train. We gonna promote us to look like this. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I would like to see that dynamic. Okay. I would like to see Basement Billy go ahead and give him a soul a run for his money. I ain't lying. Like I ain't lying. I want to explore that dynamic. Like we need some because I'm tired of the male against everybody else drama. Like I'm over it. I don't want another season against of that. Like I need bring that in. Bring Mama Scott in so we can
I'll
see how
take the
she
Scots
feel.
versus Billy in the Woods. Be over
You
out.
know
Be
what I'm saying?
over the Bessemer Hillbillies. I'll take that any day.
Not
I would
Scotty
like to
Pippen.
see that, but I want to see him on a TV with a fresh haircut, a fresh something, girl. And I thought they said Nessa had got that man teeth fixed. He walking around here with more
Now,
so
they lied.
teeth, and more so donated him the old teeth, and while he got his dentures. T, I know that's your husband, baby. I know you and Tisha around there taking turns cleaning the denture cup. It's all right, boo.
Ugh.
It's all
What?
right.
I
And I want to know
these
why he left
girdles.
that damn cake. Like, who don't know that you don't leave no cake in the hot cold?
See,
They
I
don't.
don't know you like girdles.
When
When
no child,
Wanda
when
told
Wanda
that
said
man
his
his
titties
titties
stink,
stink,
I said, child, that was hilarious to me, and I don't even laugh at Wanda no more. But that right there, I said, I wonder how if his titties smell worse than basement than Billy in the Woods. Who
listen,
titties stink the worst?
if it's one thing about Wanda, she gonna be consistent. I can't stand that ornery woman. I cannot, but I can respect the fact that she is going for she gonna be who she
She
is.
10 toes down in her bullshit.
She don't care. And I can respect that about her, baby. She gonna stand up in it. She might tell you some lies while she's standing up in it. That's for sure.
She
And
gonna
try
look
to
a
cover it
mess.
up. You know what I'm saying? But she
She
gonna stand
remind
up
me,
in it.
Miss Wanda remind me of like my aunties and them from the 17th in New Orleans, baby. And they will tell you exactly what it is, where to get off, how to catch it, catch the bus round the corner, all that. And they ain't gonna apologize for nothing. They gonna tell you what it is. But then at the same time, it's like you respect them, but you be like, I can't stand that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like she get on my nerves, but it's something about her I like. You know what I'm saying?
But do they backtrack and coochie pop the way she do?
Ooh,
No, they don't.
They gonna
No, they
stand on
don't.
it.
Okay,
They
I
gonna
No,
figured
stand
they
on
that.
it
don't.
for sure.
They sure don't. They
Yeah, I
sure
figured
don't.
that. So your auntie, don't you do that to your aunties no more. They
Mm-mm.
your
I'm
aunties and
not.
she is she.
I won't
Um,
do it.
I don't know, but I know when that lady said your titties stink. I said, my God, like like I know you effing lying, Wanda. Like
That
you didn't
lady
have
is
to, like
crazy.
you ain't had to
And I'd
tell
have
that
been like,
man
and
he
this
was
pump it
smelling
up
like
stink too.
sauerkraut. You did not have to tell that man he was smelling like sauerkraut and that he need to put deodorant under them breasts before he walk up out the house. You ain't have to do that.
And what did she say? And he repeated it.
yo.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
See, I don't know.
Something of her broken English, she said, and he repeated it. I was
No, that
dying.
was Tisha who repeated it because I,
No,
s-
it was him, baby. When I'm talking about he repeated it.
I don't, I don't, th-
She,
Mhm.
I don't know. I know. Okay, so y'all did hear Humpwig say exactly what Mel said about how a certain somebody needs to get is unhooked on phonics because they ain't never been hooked on phonics. And
yeah, but
when
she
the
ain't never watched it live, so how she know that?
yeah, Because I was like, a certain somebody who was trying to figure out exactly what Mel said couldn't come up with the word, but it was Humpwig in her overseer hat that said unhooked on phonics. I said, now hold on, wait a minute. You say you don't be watching the lives. You don't know what's going on. How you
Liar.
know?
Ain't she Wanda's child?
Mm,
Child, they lie like rugs.
Ain't no way she not seeing Wanda intakes. Ain't no way. Even if she don't see the intake, she knows exactly how her mom feels.
She giving her mama the work, the quotes to go. She giving her what to talk about. She giving her the damn plots. And
And
Wanda
for
just
her to be
runs
like,
with
well,
it.
I don't know. She is delusional of grandeur and bad stuff. This girl is delusional. Well, what did my mama really say? I mean, did she say any names? She said the last child, boo boo. Like,
oh my god.
regardless of, she said child, anything with child. Well, did you say any name? I mean, you and my mom go back and forth. She sounds slow. I couldn't
But not
believe.
only that, she has a picture with the baby's face on it and Martell's face and the man that she photoshopped to make look like to figure the baby. Like, what are you talking about? Even if she didn't say nobody's name, she put a picture of the damn baby up. What else do you need? Because you damn sure can't put up a baby that ain't here no more.
That's what I'm saying. She was standing with her chest. Go find your baby daddy. Go find your baby daddy. I got a picture where they look. I'm like, so, and then she gonna change. I'm like, so you talking about the last one? Or you talking about the one that she unalive? Because
That
how
she
can you
double
find someone the picture of how you can find the unalive baby how she looking like with the man you're supposed to be? Never mind. She
that don't put
confusing and
First of all, if you can unalive a baby, there is no picture. The baby is just something that it doesn't look like anything. If you had a baby after a sonogram of a baby that you can see, that is called the M word, and that is not called the Roe versus Wade. I'm sorry, because but
Think,
you can
girl.
only be a certain amount
Think
of weeks.
proper thighs. First of all, Wanda saw the ultrasound and she looked at the molecular structure of that baby, and the molecular structure of that baby look like that man. Y'all gonna stop playing with her today.
Well, well, won't she tell us and get a
I'm
DNA
joking.
test and tell us which cousin is goddamn T Man's baby?
Ooh,
try.
I ain't
Won't she
saying
tell us
that.
that?
child.
Cause that boy is one of her cousin's kids. Ain't you nobody gonna tell me differently. Something's wrong with that boy, and it's because the damn DNA of the family was commingling, and that's what came out. Since you want to talk about people's babies,
Lord, 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 Lord.
yeah, I said it.
Um,
I
first
can't.
of all, she
And then
double.
what go on what we heard last night from the lady that live in Besmar, her and goddamn going Bernard was doing something with each other at once upon a time. So don't play with me,
Child.
lady.
Oh Lord. Oh
That
no,
is your cousin.
child.
It is Alabama.
And this lady went to school with you, and her kids went to school with Tisha.
Who?
Y'all had to be there. Listen, go back and
Talk
watch
your
that
talk.
whole. Go back and watch that whole 7 hour live. Y'all had to be there when we was finding out stuff. Cause whew,
You sat there and said Kiki mama was the lady of the night, but they said you was the lady of the night.
Mm.
the lady also said Kiki's stepdaddy is an adorable man, and he ain't did none of the stuff that lady said he did.
Wanda be making stories
She
at
lives in
this
a
moment.
she lives in a
Alternate
town of
word.
make believe. She lives in a town of make believe, fairy tales, and fallacies.
But let's get with Destiny. You talking about this girl said, can somebody let some air out of their head? When you sitting up here looking like you got a whole bobblehead on your shoulders, girl, don't you ever in your life be trying to comfort somebody when your head is as big as it is.
Look at your little big head.
I think
She
she was
said,
saying
she
that in
said
her.
Mel needs to let the air out of her head. And did we see her head on that picture that she put up? And don't you ever put you and Beyonce in another picture.
See,
Those dresses were not
Get
can't
on
compare
the
the
herself to
get
same.
on
Beyonce.
Beyonce internet and say, well, this is the dress Beyonce. I'm like, it looked like a real knocked off for me.
First of
But
all,
hey,
Yeah, a real
wait,
knocked off that isn't even finished.
wait. So,
Who were you
okay,
fighting? in
So,
that dress. You fought somebody. I don't care what nobody said. There was a fight. I don't care if it was by yourself. I don't care if it was with the bear. I don't know who you fought, but somebody fought in that dress, girl. And you still wore it like you and you thought you were cute. That
no,
dress wasn't even
Fine.
symmetrical.
so when it comes to
Nah.
that dress, that whole dress situation, first of all, she compared herself to Beyonce and another person who made a replica of the dress to fit their bodies themselves. And then tag the person who actually designed the dress. The dress Beyonce had on was a one of a kind, made specifically for her body, and for that Tiffany and Co. promo video. Now she tagged in people like they made her dress, and you know they didn't make your dress because it don't even look like something they would make if y'all. And they like she tagged them. They have an Instagram page. You can legit see like the work that is done, and you could also they also have their U.S. consultant, and the U.S. consultant don't even have nothing on her page about blow pop in the dress she got on or whatever that thing is. I don't know what it is.
Nobody's claiming that.
It makes no sense to me. And then the lady that she claimed was her
Child, that girl
seamstress.
had on a Kinsietta dress. Let's not even play.
That girl
Don't do
had
that.
on a damn chandelier.
Don't do that. Don't do that to the king say dresses. Them
She didn't
dresses go
have
off.
diamonds and pearls. She had rhinestones and
No
shades
disrespect
on
to
that dress.
Kinsietta. I'm just saying you can't compare the two. You get what I'm saying?
But they
But
dresses
you
don't even
know,
look like that. They spend thousands and thousands and thousands on their dresses to make sure their dresses will hit every single time.
But
This
guess
was
what?
weak.
They
No,
do
that ain't
that
true
and
because
they
the
are.
dress.
But guess what? What I'm trying to say is they are 15 years old, right? So they dresses are gonna look really good for a 15-year-old. You're a grown ass person.
yeah.
Why do you look like a 15-year-old and trying to compare it to somebody that's a Beyonce? Like, girl, bye.
She
The
That's
dress
tagged
all
that
I
she
mean. No
had
disrespect to
on,
the 15-year-old Kinsiettas. Yeah, that's appropriate. Not for no grown ass woman though.
that. No, here's the thing. What I'm saying is they wouldn't even wear that. They wouldn't do that. Like they
Okay,
actually
I got
have
you.
some.
I got
Yeah,
you.
they actually have somebody. If they was to have a dress like that, they would actually make sure it looked like the other replica that thick girl, like the replica somebody made, the thick girl
and the
showed.
replica was only $425. When you sold that goddamn Gucci $2,000 Gucci purse, you gonna tell me you couldn't have held over 425 and got the daggone dress and ordered it? You gonna take this picture to somebody, and then you gonna get them go to Michael's and grab you some rhinestones
Not
and some
Michael.
daggone silly string and tell them to put this on the dress for you. That's what you're gonna do.
That's
And
what it
then you
looked
gonna
like.
lie and tell us you split the dress. Girl, this dress is not only split, it's toe, it's hanging, it's dragging. Girl, this is a girl.
Maybe Puffer Fish should have just get the right
She
size
blamed
for her
she
body.
And then she gonna say the chains hurt. I bet they do. When they hanging off the dress, they're supposed to be on your clothes. Why is it hanging? That they're supposed to hurt if you're dragging it along. And then
oh
you got
no.
all that hair. You got 15 packs of hair on the back of that damn ponytail. Girl, I am tired of you.
Don't forget she blamed don't forget she blamed the seamstress, said the seamstress cut like the inside of the dress out. And the
And then
lady
you gonna take what was left and put it on top of a pair of biker shorts and a damn shirt.
And then the lady she claimed was her a seamstress slash stylist. That lady has worked on P Valley and did costume work and has worked with some other people. If you actually tagged that lady and she didn't work with you and you were, just have been around her or you just chose a random person, you ain't right for that. Don't blame nobody for that hot mess you decided to wear. And it didn't help that they set you next to Stormy, who was really stepping on the necks. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, they set her up for that one. How you gonna dress like that and go next to Stormy? I was like, nah, that was a setup that thought come up with the bullshit.
You got
But
Chris
Child, I
Isaac
would have
at the
sat
bottom, Scotty.
backstage and got lightheaded. I'd have had a fever. I would have started coughing. I'd have did whatever I had to do. But what I would not have done is walked out on that damn stage.
First of all, that salad do sound good, Scotty. Croutons always hit. But let's be clear, y'all was in LA. She could have
Oh,
went to
it's
any
so
type of
damn good. Oh
store.
my god. Oh, it's so good. Mm-mm.
Y'all could have went to you was in LA. You could have went to any store in LA and found you something to wear. It wouldn't have hit the way the rest of the people Stormy, Kiki, Mel. It wouldn't have hit like them, but you could have found you something that looked better than what you put on. You could have actually went to a store who makes who sells like the Kensei dresses or the party dresses. It got you
I
something
went
to
to a
wear.
bridal shop and got you something.
Oh, she could have went to like the beauty supply stores. They do sell clothes.
I mean, she can just wear something age appropriate. Why she gotta wear the Kinsey and leave it to the Kinsey people?
Oh
Like
no,
the
This
simple,
I
was
know
simple
not
is
a
that.
dress.
good.
This was a whole dress that looked like you supposed to wear to the MTV Music Award, the
The,
original dress. But this, no, don't put them on no Kensiata. That dress was not for nobody's kids, and that dress that she wore was for nobody. Period.
She could have go simple is actually good, but people sleeping on being simple. Like a cute simple dress and you pair it with a nice earrings or something. Simple go a long way. Simple goes elegant. You don't have to
listen,
be over extra about it. You mean
listen.
she have a simple life, a simple storyline, a simple mind, simple dress, simple go with her name brand. Simple.
And then she gonna blame God, talking about some. She went to get the dress fixed the night before at
And I
2
blame
a.m. And then the dress got stuck in Atlanta and couldn't come. Girl, that dress got stuck in a machine. It was
Y'all
not
know
stuck at the airport. That damn dress got stuck in the shredder, got stuck in the goddamn the flap of the plane. It got stuck in some things, but it was not in the city.
they gonna
No,
stop
I
blaming
know
God.
where it got stuck at. It got stuck at the same place with Sheree. She by
See,
never
but
gonna have
say,
she. It was in
She by
Alaska,
Alabama.
baby. That's where it got stuck at. It didn't get stuck nowhere else but there. Cause she
see
playing the
that
game, and
title?
I seen that part.
So y'all plan on showing out every day?
Why? What we
Yeah,
do?
What?
every day that till she
This is
stopped
the
playing.
question. It's just a question. It's not an accusation. I'm
Possibly.
here to ask y'all that. Y'all
Maybe.
just gonna show out every day?
Yes, until she take that video down showing that dress.
Let that lady in her DIY project live, y'all.
Listen, that was a very odd project made by her son. She wore it very proudly. I'm proud
She
of
Don't
it.
y'all do law
she
like
did
that.
her best. She did her best. It is not her fault that the chains had a restraining order against each other. It is not her fault.
Child, she
Oh
was listening to
Lord.
Tasha Cobbs before she came out, and God broke every chain that was on that dress. Broke
It is not her fault.
everything.
She did not realize the chains were beefing and they were not supposed to be in close proximity of one another. So she was unable to gather them together as one.
Okay, but is that
Break
our fault though?
everything.
Is that
Break
our fault?
every chain.
It's also not her fault that it was uneven. Maybe her eyes are crooked. Maybe it looked even to her and uneven to us. I don't know.
Okay,
You're
so what
right.
about
Anyway,
the
It's not
ride
her fault.
stars
It's the
just
anyway.
sitting
stylist's
on her
fault.
butt?
We all can't just force our preferences down other people's throat. Not everybody
Mm-hmm.
likes things symmetrical.
Oh, not you coming over here today and not
So,
and
but
trying to
I
make
feel like she
excuses
being
for
I
very
her.
had my life with God
sarcastic
last
right
night.
now.
Don't do me like
It's
that.
all the sarcasticness in her voice that is got me over here hollering. Cause she know
But
that
child, you
wasn't
had
right.
to hear her last night. This is a totally different person. I don't even know who
See,
this is.
this is what's
Oh,
wrong with us. This is why we
I was
cannot
here last
rise
night.
as a people because we have
I
our
was here
minds
last
on
night.
yesterday and not today.
Okay, who
It's,
I
Y'all
was
don't know
I,
what
last
I
I
night.
did
like
this
her
morning. I could have went to
uneven
church and
dress
gave my
No,
though.
but
husband
it is.
God.
It is. I think it is Sunday, so I think that she's trying to, give grace. On Sunday we got to give praise on the happy Sunday.
Too
Y'all,
I
I
mean,
could
feisty
have
I
gave
said.
my
think,
life to God this morning. Y'all don't have to do me like
Too
that.
feisty said, "Who I was last night is not who I am today." Okay.
And she
I
said
think it's a
through God and
spiritual
prayer that
meaning.
she made it with this dress. God, through God
We
and
fall
prayer,
down, but
I
we
think
get
it
up.
was a spiritual
that
meaning
dress
behind
is
the dress.
falling down and it ain't got back up yet.
Don't bring the good Lord into this
What
mess.
she should have done was call Wanda's clothes stylist to get her together. That would have been a better option because she did let Miss Wanda outdress her.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how
And
y'all.
I ain't gonna tell you that without building you up. I'm gonna tell you I
she
gotta finish the
double
promise.
sick because she let Kiki outdress her. And they think Kiki is less than everybody on the show. And she let her, she's sick. She's double sick.
They're the only ones that think
She
that.
should have went to Ari and got one of her dresses because it would have been better than this.
They are
This is
literally
also
the only
true.
ones that think that about Kiki. Kiki opens her mouth and she sounds like somebody with some sense.
Mm-hmm.
We know that, but that's
Listen,
not what
Someone of
they think.
education.
I know she don't want to be a charity case. I get it, but since Tisha is your good girl, you should have asked Tisha like a little help with the dress. Like, so where you getting your dress from? I'm just saying.
Tisha could have took them sleeves off that dress that didn't need to be on her dress and gave them to her. And maybe she could have did something with them.
Maybe she wanted to look different. Maybe it's a spiritual meaning
She
behind
looked
it.
different. I promise you she looked different.
We can't put God in everything now.
Can she be sued for defamation for tagging them people?
Oh Lord, here we go,
I'm
y'all.
I'm just like asking a serious question because I don't think you should tag people if they didn't actually design your dress. And then
I
you
don't
That's
think she
true.
should have put them other dresses up against her dress either. I think that's just wrong. Because those
Maybe if
dresses were
you
not the
believe
same. One
me.
of these things do not belong. One of these things are not the same. I'm sorry. And it was her dress.
Maybe she
Child, we
believes
are
that they
reading.
made it.
Look, we are supposed to be praying and having a happy Sunday. We are down here reading people for filth, baby.
Not me. I'm not
I'm
missing like
loving
y'all.
it.
It's a nice sermon. Listen, it's a
Not me.
nice
I ain't missing
sermon.
like y'all.
We shall not
Wait a
preach
minute.
only good things,
Wait.
but we shall rebuke
Wait a
the
minute.
evil
Wait a minute.
spirit.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Wait a minute.
saying,
Well,
listen.
sermon,
can we
it's a
have a
good
moment of
word.
silence? Hey,
Wait
can
a
we have a
minute.
moment of silence for the dress?
I ain't
Wait
No.
missing like
before
y'all.
y'all
I
even
ain't
do
even.
that, I had to take a break from eating my salad to say
I
the
want some
truth
salad,
about.
Scotty.
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
See, I had to stop eating my salad for your ass because you trying to be
Me?
and be all sanctified and Holy Ghost filled,
I'm
but
the
your
Thank
least
ass
you.
problematic
is
person up
ready to come.
here.
Your ass is
That
ready to
part.
come to roast review on Wednesday to drag Mark in them damn checks. So
That's
stop
not
coming up here
true.
acting like you sanctified now, because you know you ready to
I just
go.
had a question. That wasn't a dragon. I really do want to know that man's employment status. That's all I wanted to know. I ain't asking no other questions. Now I
Well,
could.
did you get your answer last night? He's a
Nobody
street
wants to
mechanic,
answer
I
me that.
guess.
Nobody wants to tell me if that man has a job.
He's a
He looked like he's a
streetwalker.
street mechanic.
I don't know what he is. I just feel like that park bench that they were sitting on, he's familiar with how it feels at night.
That's his favorite passing time. You don't know
Ooh.
that's his living room?
I'm sick of y'all.
I know I don't want to be in a room alone with him. That man seems violent.
So he is sweating profusely.
And before anybody gets started, this is opinion of me, myself, and I. I'm saying there is a level of aggression that exists in his body towards women that is concerning. I would not want to be in
And
a room alone
it's
with him.
very scary.
I
He
just
needs
want to know
therapy.
if somebody could get an interview with Patricia. I think
I told
Pat-
Scotty he needed to. He playing though.
I think Patricia
I
was.
want to know how, I definitely want to know how
He
it is
interviewing
being
everybody else.
married
I'm just
to him.
saying.
I
How
want.
do you marry him? How did you marry this man? Like,
Maybe they were blind. Now they
It
see.
No.
No, the
no.
marriage was definitely you gonna do this, and if you don't do this, then it's gonna be a whole problem. That's what he seemed like to me too. So two like that, I feel you.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
And I
my
also
thing
want to know, how
is,
does Maurice and Kimmy feel about him saying that he was supposed to have Kimmy first? I also want to know the answer to that, Mr. Scotty. Can you ask that on your interview?
Ooh,
Well,
child.
ask what again?
Oh, I got it.
Why? What does Maurice and Kimmy feel about him saying he was supposed to have Kimmy first?
The
Yeah.
hell? Wait,
Oh,
wait, 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 wait.
He
Wait.
yeah, he
said
said
Kimmy.
that. He
He
did.
said on, and it's in some of the Facebook groups that I've joined to just see.
It's on his,
Because he ain't got no
yeah.
job, so he be in all the social networks waiting for somebody
Yeah.
to say his name. That's
So
why I call him
he
Beetlejuice.
So he said that Kimmy was
He
supposed
gonna
to be
pop up
his
here.
woman first. He was supposed to have her first, and he
In
doubled
what
down.
world?
He doubled down on the, you know how they were saying Kimmy was a side piece. He said Kimmy held on until Milk Dud and Kaya were divorced so she could slide on in there. But he definitely said Kimmy was supposed to be his woman. She was supposed to be his first, and he had her first. But she
Scotty,
held
I'll
on.
send you the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
oh,
Wait a minute.
okay.
Child, y'all ain't seen that?
I mean, the people up here are employed, so I don't think they have time to be combing through Facebook groups and YouTube
Nobody combed through,
videos.
baby.
And
Nobody
I
I
combed
gotta get up and
through.
go to
Y'all too
work in the
feisty. I
morning. I
feel
ain't got
like
time to be on all the networks
Yeah, I think
between
that's kind of throwing
Bundy,
it at me.
between
And you
Prosperity,
just
between
call
Scotty
men
and
ranting
T. I
and
said, "Hey,
unemployed. I think you just call
listen,
men
I don't
ranting and
appreciate you
unemployed.
calling me broke. I am broke. I'm still
no,
paying for a
you're a
master's degree.
YouTuber. This is your gig."
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I'm still paying for a master's degree, but I feel like you didn't call me. I felt a little hurt. And
Oh no,
Yeah,
Veronica.
you're a
yeah, my
content
feelings was
creator.
hurt
That's
too.
still a
I'm about to say, because
gig.
I didn't go raking or combing through nothing.
You're
He
you're here
presented it.
with a purpose.
Oh, and Veronica. Kiki had her own team. Kiki had her own team. Male team didn't help Kiki dress. No, Kiki had her own team.
Yes, she had her own team. The only person that didn't have a team was Destiny, and she's lying about the team that she said she had.
I mean,
And if I
clearly it
was
looked
Miss
like
Van,
it.
I would look. First of all, Miss Van, technically speaking, since Basement Billy is a man of a certain age, as a man of a certain age who possibly, allegedly, somewhere in the land of make believe, had a relationship with a woman of a certain age, you should know when somebody say that's my friend, that's their way of claiming you, and you should have left it at that. But you had your little feelings hurt, and I got to agree with Too Feisty. You give off a certain energy about you, and I wouldn't be comfortable being around you.
Well,
I
I
mean, that's a little
Or
friend.
maybe
That's a little friend. They're
I
old
feel
enough.
comfortable
That's how we
saying this.
call.
I
what
feel
was she
comfortable
supposed
saying
to
this because I
say?
asked him when he came up here a couple weeks ago. You
Mm-hmm.
seem to be upset with Miss Vanessa, and you are not upset with your brothers nor Martell, and they have made some insinuations about you that
Called you
you're
a bum.
bum, that you're a black sheep, that you're I call him a homosexual, but I'm just saying they made
Because he
certain
did.
disrespectful things about you, and he seems to have more aggression towards her for not saying that she dated him than he does about these people who are saying negative things about him. And he could not answer that question. He gives me the type of man who has more aggression towards women than he does someone else with a penis. So I can't respect that. I'm just be
I
honest
think
with
it's
you.
more.
If he
I
was like
think
that
it's
across the
deeper
board, then yes. But he's only mad at one person, and it's a woman. And they've
because
Two.
it's
disrespected him
deeper.
on television several times.
It
All the
was
men.
wait, this was it for me when he said that they were supposed to defend him and
Defend from what?
talking about Miss Van and basically Mel as an extension of her. They were supposed to defend him based off the things that people were saying online and coming at him. And it's just like they don't have to defend you because they didn't even start this. Your brother started this. And Too Feisty, we was up there when he
We asked him verbatim. We
I,
did.
and I, you asked him, then I asked him with these exact words, how do you feel about your brothers calling you a bum?
Yeah, well, I asked him in his DMs and he answered, and it still don't make no sense.
Look, the video's still up. You know, Scotty, we love having extra views on the videos. The video's
Mhm.
still up. Y'all can go back and watch it. It's literally from a few weeks ago. When he popped up in the chat, I asked him
Mm-hmm.
and I told him, I was like, any negative thing I have about a thought I have of you is based on how your family describes you, and you're not upset with them, but you're upset with these women. You come in at Mel and Vanessa with aggression. I told him he was a homosexual. I'm gonna just be honest. Now, last night, we watched him say that he's not sensitive to women and he's matching energy and all this other stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not even saying Miss Vanessa's right. And to be quite honest with you, having confirmation of what went down in the bedroom between those two does not change my opinion. I
I,
just don't understand why he seems to have this level of aggression for women. He can't seem to explain it because I asked him myself, and he concerned. I wouldn't want to be in a room alone with him. I go back to that.
uh-uh.
He
Oh,
didn't give a tough
Scotty,
vibe.
can you
Said,
ask him
Like,
this? Can you ask him
Oh,
this question?
what question?
Can you ask him how many times he's actually been married? Because listen, I did my research and I did find the marriage certificate for him and
Girl,
Miss
you
Patricia.
really be looking at
girl,
Y'all trying to
you
have this
missing
messy
your
interview. Y'all need
calling,
to ask all the messy
Ricardo.
questions.
all
But
right,
You missing your
Jessica.
calling. You should be FBI and CIA with this kind of
and I
conversation.
keep telling y'all, if y'all want me to become a PI with an actual license, y'all gonna have to hit the cash apps. It costs to become a PI, okay? It really does.
I
But
We
can
mean,
you
love ties.
sending
Pay our
y'all
but
the
ties.
but
back
can
when
you ask him how
you
many times he's
spend that
actually
20,000 on that.
I'ma just be real. I'ma forget. So send it. T already told y'all to send our questions to him.
okay, well if
She said
you
I can't
T
be in the comments though if I'm gonna be
Oh, but
trolling.
I said you can.
Well, can
okay,
I
well
send it to
T
his DM
Don't
then?
let him block me now.
Well, T, if you still in the chat, and I send the question or I'll ask the question in the chat, and then I hop out, on that day that this interview is supposed to happen. But he also had a marriage license with a lady like a year before him and Miss Patricia filed for theirs. So yes, and marriage license are public information. I'm just confused on how many people he's been married to because he did say he's had several women when it came down to the Miss Vanessa thing. He said he had several women.
Girl, he lying on his penis. I thought that
Oh,
was all.
no, I never know someone who actually lie on it. Let me see. I need
I mean,
proof.
if he is
You
indeed a
mean?
homosexual, he has to go from one house to the next each night for different women. Or men, sometimes
Baby, he said
homosexuals can
on
be
this
bi.
show,
Yeah, because he's a
He ain't
homo.
going to
with
nobody's house.
shirt
He going in the
side
woods.
out.
And
How
then
you
he
gonna
talking
tell
about,
somebody who can't put their shirt on the right side? You gonna believe that person?
I do think it
You
was a
somebody
label
who
issue, but I
shirt
love the
with
shade.
showing.
I don't.
It's
I
the
look,
Marsu had the
question.
same. Marsu had a shirt on that had words on it, and they did not. His shirt
But you
was
have
not
to get it,
inside out.
depending on the brand, you do have to get it cleared to be on TV because they can
They
get
can blur.
sued.
They blur everything else. That man's shirt was
They can
dirty. He
blur it,
slept
and
They
then
be
what they
on
upstairs.
set
also
up
do,
at
they'll have you put
times.
tape or something over that or something
Mm-hmm.
like
Girl, he
so.
Yeah, that
Mm-mm.
shirt was dirty.
They
That
be
was the
little
last
Yeah,
one
scenes
they
he
used
had.
inside
to.
set
They
up to
used.
make sure it look bad.
he could
They
have put
used to tape
on.
the on Bad Girls Club because they couldn't have the like the labels on there. They used to tape like the if you had a bag of Cheetos, we got black masking tape that's gonna go over the logo. But
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out when it comes to him. I guess y'all don't have real friends because he was like, "What friend you know is gonna buy you a plane
Exactly.
ticket?" I said, "My friend right now want me to come see them because they, up at school and they don't have like that many like close friends up there, and they're willing to, hand over some frequent flyer miles to me and our other friend to come visit them for, a minute
You
round trip."
that
I
record
said,
Well, when
I
you only have wild animals in the woods as friends, you don't know what friends do.
I cannot.
Ninjas in the park.
fly me out to Mexico, then flew me out to Europe. I ain't gave no head, no hide, no inch of nothing.
no,
It was off, it ain't gonna lie. Because I'm saying like that's an expensive ticket. But it wasn't required. So what do you mean that y'all ain't friends? And sir, you're older than everybody. You know the term special friend.
Right.
Friends
Exactly.
and
I
once
He
again,
mean,
just
they
got mad
have
because she
them
said
young. I mean,
special,
they
and he
have
thought
them
he
in
alluded
the
to special
obituary.
ed, but she was
They
just
have
saying
the
a good
friends in
friend.
the obituary when somebody
That
died. They
man
got a
is
friend or something, and at the end of the obituary, it say,
mm-hmm,
"And a special friend."
yes, special friend.
Exactly.
that's
he
why we
said
got
I was a good friend. That man is a fraud and he's fraudulent.
But can I just
And
say
he
this
probably
though?
over there in his best friends. His friends is probably Apollo and Tyrone.
Can,
Because
No,
they
can I
his
all
just
friends.
say
frauds and
this though,
No,
really
his
fraudulent.
quick?
friends is
no first
Yogi
of
and
all
Boo Boo.
friends in his head.
Can
Over
I say
That
this
here,
really
Yogi and Boo
quick?
Boo, they live in the woods with him.
I want to say this really
Okay,
quick.
I agree with
Let's
that.
let's say she is flat out lying. Let's say they had this full-fledged relationship. She did everything for him, paid his child support, flew him out, all this other stuff, right? Let's say all of those things actually did happen, and he is really offended by her not laying out all the details of their relationship on television when it comes up. I still don't think the level of aggression he is showing towards her and her daughter is warranted.
But
Right.
this is the thing though. There's men that been, in relationship, this, that, and the third with a woman, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know her. We were never together. We were never. You were just
Thank
something to
you.
fly by." If she don't want to claim his dusty, sweaty, Billy Toothless looking ass, she don't have to. We were friends. Ever heard of friends of benefits? I
I
don't
don't
have to
get it
claim
either,
you.
but
Everybody have that one person they're gonna cross off the list. I have one.
girl brain.
Deny,
So you
deny,
could have
deny.
been
I don't have to
cute
tell
back
you
in the
the
day when we were
Like
together. If
we
you
okay,
look like that
like
man looked last night on TV, I'm not claiming you no more. I could have told
There you
everybody in
go.
my family that we slept together. But if you
girl,
come
it
on
was a
TV
time of
looking like
desperation.
that, I'm not claiming you ever again. I took it back.
That's
well,
why I don't
wait, but
understand. She don't
let me
have
say,
to share the details of we were friend. To me, you were friend. That's what I said. You
let me,
just my
Um,
I want to
friend.
respond to Simmons Hurst in the chat.
yeah.
I like, let's paint a full picture. Are people saying things towards him and about him? Yes. He's also combing through people. He's gonna pop up in the chat any minute now.
Oh
He's
Lord.
combing through social media. He's showing up. He has a YouTube channel laying out stuff. He's making a lot of serious accusations that some YouTubers are not even repeating because it could possibly get their channels flagged. He's doing a lot. It's not one-sided. He's not some like innocent person that's just like helpless and he's being forced to do this. He's not.
No,
He
he's
does
He
a
was
not.
lot.
He
never
has ghost
innocent
accounts.
because Miss Van and them did not say nothing about this man to begin with. He started this. This brother started this,
Yep,
and
the
he has
beef should be
never
with
had
his
a
brothers
piece
if
of
it really
venom for
bothers him that
them.
much.
Well, I think there's something to that though, because when I watched the scene, I noticed that Maurice looked hella mad at him. It looked like he about to jump down, and when he said he was on the live with Kyra, but for once, Marceau was cool, which threw me
Marshall was
off. I don't
disengaged.
think Marceau turned up with Kiki over her supposedly trying to air him out, but he turned up to a 20. He put 20 on 10 when it came to
He
Kiki,
did.
but he was
Some y'all
he
them
was
Scots
walking
are
on
weirdos.
eggshells with Mark. So I'm like, boy, what your brother got on you? Because you got on your best behavior.
A whole
He
lot.
didn't want to be
You go
there.
tap dancing and trying to placate him and saying in a nice way. Maurice looked like he clean because he was like, just shut up. Just shut up. He was very direct with him, which you don't see Maurice do a lot. But Marcel was over there shaking in his thigh highs and his waist trainer. So I'm over here like, okay.
It just
Not
Don't talk
thigh
about
highs and waist trainers.
don't talk
And
about
that's
my
why
man
he's
Ryan
blocked.
Pesky like that. You know he didn't
And
have
that's
his
and that's why Marsu said he blocked. Because
it just
Marsu don't
doesn't
want
look
nothing to
good.
do with him.
And I know we kind of tiptoe on this conversation quite a bit. What I'm saying is like, again, for me, my opinion of him, I don't think getting confirmation from her that they indeed slept together or had a relationship would change
Would
how
make
I
it
view
any
him,
better.
because it's not rooted in whether or not I think she's lying on whether or not they were together. It's based on how he engages on social media, how he seems to be obsessed, and how he just seems to be very aggressive to women and not aggressive to men. So I get what everybody's saying in the comments. I'm just saying it just doesn't explain why he behaves that way, what she's doing.
Because
Yes,
he's
because it should
he's
not be this
rooted
big
in
of
his
a
family with
problem.
mom. He don't have. This is what I feel like. He doesn't have that much respect for women. Maybe it's something rooted through how his mom. But a lot of guys that have that kind of inferiority towards women is something like in their child or my mom connect to their mom. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying.
He,
But I feel like he needs some serious therapy, some
he needs
time
to be
out,
birthed again.
and some exorcism
I
because
think they
all
all
that
do.
aggression is unwarranted for. If someone say we're friend, all right, you're not on the show, so why are you tripping?
Because he's off
Okay,
sleep over that. He's off
you
sleep
and
over
her
that.
know what's going on, so all right, cool. So if I go to this, someone be like, we were never together. I'm like, all right, cool. Why am I tripping about it?
And what was the purpose of giving him this thing?
Well,
Who is keeping him quiet about something that they begged for this man to have this scene? Because this scene was unneeded. It gave nothing. It made nothing better. It did nothing. So who is placating this man with this scene? What was he going to tell if y'all didn't give him a scene in this damn show? Because nothing became of this. Nothing got cleared up. He said he's not going to change anything that he's been doing.
He say he gonna double
What was the
down.
reason? What was the reason?
The
Cardi
only
B.
thing that scene did was show us that y'all
How
not
crazy he is.
that too, but it showed us what the dynamic was, and it showed us that that man don't care about y'all being family or not, because the computer virus asked, "Can you just calm down for your nieces and your nephews and the family?" And he said,
Nope.
"No,
Respectfully, F y'all. F you.
right. I ain't
he
never
don't care."
asked that
How
nice.
do you respectfully F somebody?
I don't know.
That's sincere respect. I mean, I guess it was a way to say that. Look, you see, we talked to him. He just don't want to listen. Maybe that.
I'm just
I
what was in
don't
the
know
water.
why
But
that
they
scene
could have they
happened.
could have put that on the live. They didn't have to put that on national TV.
I know Kimmy made it a point to say it's the same thing, but I never thought it was, because Wanda was doing what she felt was in defense of her daughter. He is defending himself. What he's doing is not because he feels the need to back up somebody else on the show.
But
So
feisty,
whether they say something to him, it's going to continue because that's just what he feels like he needs to do, as opposed to like Tisha making it clear, you're an adult. I would prefer you not do this, but I also don't need you to do this on my behalf. I think
but
that needed to
feisty.
be said.
What we not gonna do is act like Tisha don't send her mama to gather people for her. That's what we're not going to do on
Oh,
today
that's what
on
when I
Sunday.
said that, that's what it sounded like. Oh no, I absolutely think she sicks her mama on the people. I'm saying that conversation between those two needed to happen. The conversation between them and Mark didn't need to happen.
That conversation between them two didn't need to happen either because she's lying. We all know that you want your mama to do what she's doing. So that is the reason that you act like you don't know what happened. What did she say? Oh my God, I didn't know. And then you're going to say, you don't watch none of her videos, but what did she call me? What did she call me? Unhooked on funny? Yeah, that's what she called me, but you don't watch none of her lives. Tisha, get out of my face with your thick tongue having ass.
Not a
I
thick
said
tongue.
that I said that conversation was a waste of time at the end of the episode
Both of them were.
I feel
because
like
she
it was a
said
setup. I feel like it was a setup to get him on camera and talk about those people.
No,
Oh,
I was
hold on,
talking
you guys.
about
Hold on, y'all.
Absolutely.
I
It's
was talking
someone
about
up here by the name of Simmons Hurst, and I want to give
Oh,
them a
he from
chance.
the okay. So Miss Hurst from the chat. Hey, Miss Hurst.
Yeah, I want to give them a chance to speak because we only got like 10 more minutes left. And I know that their opinion is pretty different from you
Different.
guys' opinion. So I want to hear what they got to say. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm trying to. My husband is helping me, you guys. I'm a little older, so it's hard for me to use this stuff. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
we
Yeah.
hear you.
can.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have an issue with what Mark did. Social media got people tripping these days. No grown person will walk up to people and say the stuff that have or what they gonna say
Go ahead, continue.
on social media.
Hmm.
So the fact that someone in this live said they've even gone to Mark's thing, okay, and said things to him and was inappropriate and then think that's okay. It follows the same narrative of what they're doing on that reality show.
oh, I got a question. Who said
I
that?
think that was us that did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Who said that
Wait,
they went and was disrespectful? Because that's not
He,
what I said.
he came
I
here though. We didn't go to
I
him.
heard I heard somebody say they went under his comment.
Yeah, I said
I
I
heard
asked them a
somebody
question.
said,
Nobody said they was
Oh,
disrespectful. That part you added. Nope.
but my point is, you sit here you're entitled to ask them that kind of question. No, my thing is the fact that you think that your question is respectful, because to you that's not disrespect, but to say to a grown man, he can take your question as not respectful.
the question is
And everything that he said is not respectful. So what?
Exactly, he's matching energy. So no
Huh?
person is gonna
What did
roll
Miss
up.
Van say that was not respectful?
That's
So he's
my
not matching
point.
energy.
Yes, it is.
He's
So
definitely
don't.
not matching energy.
He's not matching energy.
can I jump in really quick? This is what we were saying earlier. I don't know if you caught this. When we like, let's say we all having a discussion about him, right? What he does is he hears what we're saying and then he
Right.
attacks her. If he was coming at us, that would make sense because we said something, so he's coming back at us. He goes and attacks her. That's what he's been doing because he's mad
Correct.
about things that people say on social media. So that's where my stance comes in. It's like, okay, he doesn't like the negative opinion that we have of him on social media. He blames her. And I'm saying, well, it's rooted in your brothers. We wouldn't know who you were if they never mentioned you.
hmm and our thing when he came up on Scotty's channel was, how do you feel about your brothers, because it's been his brothers consistently calling you a bum? We didn't call that man
Mhm.
out his name. We wasn't trying to be mean, rude, or nasty. We weren't trying to get disrespectful to him.
Yeah, we want his
We were
name.
asking a serious question, which is, the people who brought you on this show, who brought you up in conversation and made you a topic of conversation, have been the people who have been the most mean, rude, nasty, and disrespectful to you. But he doesn't take that into account, and he turns it back on the lady who wouldn't claim him on national television.
And her daughter, because Mel threatened
Exactly.
to like take legal action against him. And just again, if we're explaining why he's behaving that way, that is the part that gets confusing. If you're going back and forth with somebody that says something to you in the comment section, then
That's
okay.
different.
Whether we agree with that, okay. But at least we know why the aggression is to them because they came at you first. But again,
And then
like last night, they got in this confessions. Our brother, he's really different. He's like us times 10. And like they made it seem like he's so unapproachable and almost violent. It was very coded language. He takes those moments that he sees them saying that. Let's be clear, it was his brothers and Martell. And he goes at her and attacks her. And all she did was say, no, we weren't in a relationship. It just doesn't seem equally matched.
He's threatened to dox Mel. Like,
Yes.
are we forgetting about, like, that's been a thing? And she, first of all, she's a single woman living on her own, and she has children.
4
Like,
of them.
4
He
of them.
had
So
pictures of this lady breasts.
allegedly.
Lied about a sex tape.
Said this lady gave up a whole child.
Yeah, that too. Because of what they said about him driving and them, like it just nobody's made that make sense to me, including him.
Because
He
it
had the
don't.
opportunity to explain himself. Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Oh,
hoping.
Yeah, I thought so. Why do people
Yes,
want to keep
ma'am.
calling my name? That's what we're not gonna keep doing because you're
I,
gonna get it
I
every
thought
week.
we were letting her get a word in,
oh
but I
no,
don't.
she said she can't get a word in,
I thought we gave her pauses,
so
so
she's
Child,
tapping
she
out.
was quiet.
I thought we gave her an opportunity to do so.
She was sitting there typing. She could have been talking.
Listen,
I feel like I explained it calmly. I don't feel like I was like aggressive.
Oh yeah,
I just I just feel like
I thought we was
we
being
all
nice.
have our own opinions, right? Everybody can state their opinions, and if you're gonna come up here and try to say what our opinions are against what the situation is, but you want us to hear your opinion, we got to be able to hear each other out because they put their lives on TV. You get what I'm saying? So when we do comment or reply or respond to whatever anybody is saying, I don't think that it's a bad thing. If you want to come up here and be upset about anything that anyone on this panel has said, that's perfectly fine. But listen to what we're saying and we'll listen to what you're saying. And that's just my
who
opinion.
would talk to her? She had time and time to talk. She sat there looking at her phone or typing in the phone. Nobody interrupted her. Nobody overtalked her. When she
Right, exactly. Exactly. No, I
paused and
agree.
someone talked.
Let,
Yep. And
And when they
I
paused,
agree
she could
with
have
you,
talked. And she
Prosperity.
didn't do that.
Listen,
I'm talking about the people
for
in the
those
comment
unfamiliar,
section.
may
for
I
those
ask this?
Oh,
unfamiliar, I
Y'all
ain't
be
got no
killing
beef with
me.
nobody, whether they agree with me or disagree. All I care about is
exactly.
if you hit the like
Exactly.
button and you hit subscribe. You can
Yes.
disagree with me 100%. Did you subscribe? Did you hit the like button? Boom, we good.
Yeah.
Give us
Like
a
That's it.
view.
I ain't got no smoke for nobody about
Just
people who
like
don't pay
and
my
share.
bills.
That's all I want you to do. If you're gonna be up here, you want to say something, like and share, and that's perfectly fine. Say whatever you need to
Subscribe.
say. This is not
Okay,
the.
everybody.
And
It's
if you
So,
just
ain't subscribed, subscribe.
yes, and please
I don't know
well,
why
subscribe.
you're not subscribed, but subscribe.
and if
Okay, because
you
we get it
okay,
popping over
okay,
here.
okay. All right. So, unfortunately, I hate that she dropped because I really wanted to hear what she had to say or whatnot.
Well, she
But
didn't say
you know,
anything.
I'll be doing this next weekend, and before, because we gotta go,
mm-hmm.
because Homie is
Potomac.
about to come on. But I'm gonna say this. I say this every single week. Everybody has a chance to come up here. Once I drop, it's like a first come first serve thing. When I drop the link and you want to come, just click it and I'm gonna let you up. You know what I mean? And you know, people be saying, you know, it be the same people. Those are the people that click the link. You know, and I've seen other people who be up here a lot say, "Well, I'm trying to give other people
I
a
did that
chance."
today. I waited for on
Yeah, like
purpose.
I'm waiting to give other
Mm-hmm.
people a chance.
Same.
Well, that's why I
So, you
dropped just
know,
now. That's why I just dropped just now. But I was like, well, let me come back in because I see she had went off. So I was like, well, let me just come back in.
yeah, so you know, I try to give. I want everybody because I know it may come across as it's what word am I looking for? It may come across as a one-sided thing, but these are the people that's coming up. So if you know your opinion is different from the people that normally comes up, then why don't you just come up? You don't have to show your face. All you gotta do is come up here and state your opinion just like they are. So anytime I drop that link, anybody is welcome to come up. And
Yeah,
that's just
please come up.
that.
And
Please.
we
Seriously, really.
But
want.
I also feel like Scotty, that's something that's what makes you special. You will allow anybody, no matter if they disagree or agree with what all of us are saying or what you were saying, you will allow anybody to come up. But at the same time, I feel like you don't have to give a disclaimer to people when you put it in a link. If you're in a chat, you see it.
Mm,
That's true.
Yeah, I
That's
think
just
that,
my
you know,
opinion.
I just had to say that only because I don't want it to seem like I'm overlooking people and I'm just choosing the same old people. No, I just pick the people that choose to click the link. Anybody that clicks it, they come up. You know
Right,
what
right.
I'm saying? This is that. But
We on here
however,
sitting already.
And we all
Huh?
drop down. When too many people up here, we will all drop. Everybody up here has dropped down to let other people come up. So if these people with these one-sided opinions are ridiculous, come on now.
Nah, she
Get
lied
off.
on us, but no, for real,
Yeah,
come up if you got a different opinion. Seriously, she
I
definitely
felt like
lied
she
on
was
us
trying to
though.
check. Like I felt like she came up here trying to
Thank
check
you.
us.
Nah, she lied on
I
us.
think it makes it better when we have people that don't all necessarily agree
Listen,
at the
Yeah.
same time,
y'all
you
know
know?
I windmill for E. Y'all know that is my girl. I have been looking for
Oh my.
E. If y'all see
No,
her in
no
these
E.
streets,
Oh
tell
no,
her I've been
please.
looking for her. That is my girl, and we never
No,
agree.
no
I
E.
love when they come
Oh,
up here and they be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna make y'all mad."
Nah, E can stay over there with Coastal.
That
Listen,
is my girl.
I be so tickled every
Mama
time
College can stay over there.
two person
please.
say
We
that's
don't
my
want.
girl. Don't y'all do my girl E? Don't I be so tickled every time she
If
say that because
We
I
y'all
never
see
gonna piss
E,
everybody
y'all let her know I'm looking for her,
please. We don't.
and
We
I'm
Go
yet
on
praying for her. That is
Facebook.
my
She over
girl.
there.
off. We
She
don't
over there on
want it.
Facebook.
We
But
don't
that's
want
the
it because
boogeyman. Don't say her name twice. She might pop up.
I can't listen. Please don't say her name. I can't handle her and think
I
going
thought the
back and
great
forth no
enigma was
more.
E. I was like, "Is that you?" Like, oh, listen, but she said it wasn't her, so I'm
I
sorry.
I can't handle.
My bad, the great enigma. I really did think you were E. I'm sorry.
I
One
can't. I
time,
can't.
we was up here and two guys came up here. She was like, "Listen now, I just came up here to say I don't want y'all to be attacking my girl E
Y'all
like
not doing her like that, no.
that."
I don't care about the different opinions. Really do come up here, but like, we're gonna explain ourselves. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to me, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all click that thumbs
Mm-hmm.
up. That's all I care about.
And them
We can disagree
notifications
and
so
we can
you can
windmill
get
on
it, get them
Scotty's behalf.
notifications. Hit that notification button, baby.
That lady came up here to try to check us, point blank, D and three.
I mean, I
No,
like a
she
good
did, but
debate.
that's fine though. You know, that's fine. Let her come up,
But don't
and
get
that's
mad when we
fine.
have a rebuttal and when you stop talking and somebody else start talking. And then we
That's very
stop and we
We
true.
didn't
still
cut her
didn't
off.
start back.
She did.
That's very
Well,
true.
We gotta go see
Well,
what's
I
going
know that
on.
Scotty, I know that you are about to do your Potomac. I'm gonna watch it because I always catch it early. I watch your reviews before the actual Potomac comes on, only because I'm on the West Coast. Although I'm from New Orleans, but I'm on the West Coast.
Oh yeah, y'all know.
So I still watch it and I be missing. I be like, oh Lord, okay, it's gonna give it away, but I don't care. So I still watch yours. So I'm gonna be ready for that when you review it, and I will be back for that. But I was honestly, when the notification came up for this show, was watching Zeus.
oh God, not
Oh
Zeus.
Lord.
I was watching I Love You Bobby Purr or whatever it called or whatever. I was watching that.
What Bob? Wait, what Bobby and Roller Ray?
Children.
Oh my God. Okay,
That
Listen, we
the
got
shit is
so
crazy.
everybody.
I
I
told
wanted
you,
Scotty to
son.
review it, but
Love
him and
y'all
Maddie
people.
ran.
All right,
I
love
just
y'all.
want to
Thank
let
you for
you
letting
know
me
that
up,
I
Scotty.
Scotty, you
Love
gonna be
you,
on
no,
Twitter?
Scotty.
Thank you,
no
Scott.
problem. Thank
Thank
you guys for
you.
coming up as always.
Scotty,
And
you
like
gonna
I
be on
said,
Twitter?
huh?
You gonna be on Twitter tonight?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we about to go to Twitter, y'all.
Okay,
I
how long before you actually put the like you're gonna go live with the review for Potomac?
I have not made up my mind on it. I might just do like a pre-record and just premiere it.
Oh no. I want you to go live. Okay, okay. Whatever it fits into your schedule.
I haven't made up my mind. I'm trying to like because I'm off tomorrow. I'm trying to get a little bit of rest tonight. But then sometimes going live just now see y'all want to come up here now and we finna end it. I'm sorry, baby, in the back, but we finna go. but
I do. I would love if you went live for the Potomac review. It would
mhm.
be dope. But if you can't fit it into your schedule, I understand and appreciate it.
Yeah, I
But I
haven't made
will
up my
still be
mind
into
yet
the comments.
though. It just depends. I haven't made up my mind. It really depends on how the episode goes. If the episode is not
Did
all that,
you did
then
you watch the Bravo thing where they released like 7 minutes of the episode? It looked like
I
it's
didn't
gonna be good.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Okay,
But
so
since you said that, I'm gonna trust that, and I'm probably just going to just make a link real fast for a live. So yeah.
okay.
So but once again, thank y'all for coming up. I appreciate it. I'm about to say my closing remarks and stuff. So you guys are free to go. And if I go live, just come back then.
Bye, y'all.
Will
Bye.
do. Love you. Bye bye.
Good
Bye
night.
y'all. You all. And that was it. That was the live for tonight. That was the open panel. Like I said already, hopefully there's more people that would like to come up next week. I really want more people to come up. I know that you guys be like, oh, it be the same damn people. Well, if you feel like you got something different to add to the conversation, bring your ass up. It's not that just bring your ass up and we'll be good. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just about it. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, and Potomac is about to come on in like 3 minutes. So I will see you guys then, and I'ma holler at y'all because I might just go live for Potomac and just get it over with because I have to film Young Fresh and New tomorrow and all the other stuff. I'm trying to finish that up too. So I'll see you guys later, and I will holler at y'all. Until the next one, bye y'all.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.